starting with the idea behind it?
Yeah, the Spirit Center is originally the Spirit Center. They just wanted the garden to be taken care of, so.
Okay.
So I put the idea out there that I would be willing to do it, and then put Transition Galway behind it.
And we thought that, like, you know, as bringing community and sustainability together and being able to create a kind of focal point where people can come who are interested in this stuff and actually start doing hands-on work, and so that we move away from just being like talking about change to actually implementing it. And it's been great. Like it's really pulled up people who usually wouldn't get involved, and it's like provided a focal point for young and old and everyone in between. And the basis behind it all really was to provide like a community space where people could come and learn about all aspects of sustainability and things like as well food and the whole issue of food production and consumption, and bringing them closer together. It's more about a learning site really rather than trying to provide food, like so trying to highlight the whole issue of community responses and what people can do together in a community that's different from focusing at the individual level.
Yeah, it's amazing actually. So many people have come through it and come and go some Sundays. We're here every Sunday, and we try to work as much as possible on obviously sustainability. So it's all organic, but also with the permaculture principles, like no waste and trying to use what we have and
have a multiple purpose for everything.
Multiple purpose for everything.
The community garden as well is about like equity, so everybody's entitled to get involved and there's no discrimination against anybody, and more people from different walks of life the better. So
it's a very organic process. In fact, I mean, there is a plan. We've met a few times and I've made a plan, but things also happen the way they happen, and it falls into place nicely. Today we planted some fruit bushes. They were bare rooted, and so that's a black currant, white currant, red currant. That's right, yes, and gooseberry, and we planted also some raspberries, bare rooted as well. This apple tree there has been kindly donated by Karen Cunnan. We have a lovely willow because we're here beside the river, the canal, and it's really beautiful, and that was growing naturally. There's just a very fine ecosystem in the river with all that willow. We try to make use of it. Someone before has done an arch, and we're going to continue on that. We will make a semi-dome in a few weeks.
Oh wow, neat.
This area there will be for the main vegetable crops, potatoes, carrots, celery.
Those raised beds are actually there from before. That's right. There was a garden growing vegetables there years ago, and so the remains of the raised beds are still there. So just kind of
it's very fertile as well.
Yeah.
Great.
And in the corner area there we made a compost area. Green waste basically, and even for the garden itself. I mean, one of the principles of permaculture is just produce no waste and reuse everything you have. So hopefully we'll be able to show that for it to get way better. And every time we've worked here, we have the company of the swans and the dogs, and there's a lovely cat. Yeah. I don't know if it's the last there. They've made this amazing.
Yeah, they've made a little greenhouse thing.
Out to a certain height, then they can be transferred into the main bed. So they've been the engineers there. If you want to speak to them.
So you can lift this here up and just plant your pots along here.
We have it south facing, so it's the sun is hitting right down. That's why it's at the angle. So the sun is right down to get the seedling started. Seedling gonna grow? Probably lettuce and carrots, turnips, things like that.
Yeah, so everything so far has been grassroots completely, just people volunteering their time, and we probably have another fundraiser coming up in the next few months, and then like all the support of like local artists and musicians in Galway has been great too for those kind of events. So I really think there's like a tide of change happening in Galway. And
we have a Facebook group at the moment, so anybody who wants to join, it's Galway's Garden of Transition.